Have you had an Indian head before?
No. I know.
I am privileged.
But my shoulder's been playing up again.
And I could feel your stress. Massaging simply with the heel of the hand. And lower still. Anchoring at the top, hooking over the shoulders. And then securing the elbows. And let go. This is greatly stress relieving. This is where we hold a lot of our tension and congestion. We have coldness or damp in our bodies. It's really nice to introduce sesame for that warming effect. And hold. Okay, I'm not entirely convinced. There. Is that sore? So when the bubbles come up underneath the cup, I know that it is managing to remove some toxins. I can see the skin eliminating as well. That's good. Shows we're getting rid. Oh, another click. Giving it some warmth, intention, a little pressure. Stimulating it to let go, let go, let go. Releases for stress. First one is frontal release using the frontal bone and the occiput. Okay, so hi Eloise.
Hello.
Hi. You're looking very smiley.
Ah, that's good. Just got back from holiday. So.
Oh yes, where did you go?
We flew to Rome and then hired a car and went down the Amalfi Coast.
Oh.
So it was really nice.
Oh.
Apart from the thunderstorms on the last 2 days, it was lovely.
Were they mega?
Mega, yeah.
Yeah.
Around an open top bus in Rome. Thunder and lightning. It's quite the experience.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, you'll never forget that.
No.
An archer will never forget it.
No, that's true. Yeah, he loved it. So
I
that was
love
good.
Rome.
Yeah, it's my 10th time. Yeah, so I'm a big Rome fan.
Awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. It was really good. Really good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now, my favourite place in Rome is the Pantheon.
Beautiful, isn't it?
The atmosphere when you go in and the way it's been constructed with those...
Absolutely amazing.
To be able to say something and it just goes around the whole room.
It's wonderful. I love the Vatican,
Yeah.
but underneath in the Scavi,
Oh.
it's incredible. And not many people get to go in there, but I have an email address for the Vatican if you want it, if you ever go. You get like a private tour in the underground, in the crypts, and it's incredible.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible. So yeah, my favourite place.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm not even religious.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
Just
you can still appreciate
it,
the
yeah.
artwork and the history.
Oh, it's incredible. It is amazing. So yeah, and Arch loved it, so that was good.
Oh,
really good.
lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're feeling chilled after your holiday?
Yeah.
You've been back to work since?
No, I'm off till next Tuesday, which is nice and needed. I've been really, really busy with work. The past 2 months have been manic, so I've been a bit stressed. So it's quite nice to be off, to be honest.
Yeah, because you said this last time and I could feel your stress. And didn't I make you a little cream to take away?
And it's been, you made me an oil.
An oil.
It was fantastic. Because it's really bit, I've been putting it in the bath and it just calms me down so much. And it had something in it with ibuprofen. I can't remember what it was, but it was like very... You put something in, you're like, it'll help with pain and things.
Oh, and yeah, so it's an anti-inflammatory.
Yes.
It's not ibuprofen.
Sorry.
That's all right, yeah. But probably Roman chamomile.
Yeah,
highly. Because I think during the Swiss reflexology, you said that you loved that scent.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
But
so it
that's
came
been
up in the
fantastic because I haven't seen you in ages because I've been so busy, but my shoulder's been playing up again. So when I have a bath with that in it, it sorts me straight out. It's been really good.
Lovely.
Yeah, really good.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I'm really pleased you've had that to go to. So you've got something to help during that time.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are having today a double bubble, a Indian head massage and a core therapy. So we're sitting down now for the Indian head. We've decided to do that first. Have you had an Indian head before?
No. I know.
I am privileged. Do you know, I love treating someone for the first time to their first therapy. I think it's just such a privilege.
I'm very excited. It's my dad's favourite, and he goes on about it all the time. So,
Oh,
expecting big things. Yeah, you did.
I
think
treated
you did my dad
him
one,
to that. Yeah, I remember that. So I'm just going to get a hair clip and clip your hair up for the first part of it.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to give you a little step.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'm going to put a towel on there, put your feet on, because it's heated. So, yeah. So hopefully you're feeling grounded now, because just by putting your foot on the step there, that wasn't enough. So yeah. And with Indian head massage, just let me take your arm, let me move you around. I mean, obviously you're seated, so keep holding yourself upright. Although it has been known for me to be doing an Indian head with someone's head like this, but just, you know, hold yourself up, but loosen as much as possible, go soft. So Indian head isn't just on the head, it's actually halfway down the back, it's all the way down the arms, it's across the shoulders, the neck, the scalp and the face. I have an option as to whether to use oil on the face or not. Would you?
Go for it,
yeah. Okay. And that's okay in the hair as well?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'll go anywhere after this.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's great. So I'll use some nice warmed oil. And it's really nice with Indian head massage. You may well see some colours behind your closed eyelids or not. It doesn't matter if you don't, but you will definitely feel a deep sense of coming home, that lovely feeling of just feeling at one with yourself. The colours will tune into your different chakras, so they mean something different for each colour, and if you want to share afterwards, I'll talk to you about them. At the end of the treatment, I'll bring you around really slowly. You'll probably be in a lovely deep space. Don't think, oh, she's finished, I need to open my eyes now. Just let me talk you back around nice and slow. I think that's it. Okay, I'll just get the oil. Okay, Eloise, close your eyes and take 3 nice long breaths. So softly warming into the muscles, relaxing the upper back around the trapezius, the lat dorsi, up the erector spinae, and to the deltoid. increasing the pressure. Massaging simply with the heel of the hand. And then switching to finger pads, tracing that inverse C shape up the spine, round to the deltoid, feeling into the muscle groups, checking and treating. Lovely, really creating some warmth, cooling the blood flow. Clearing away stresses, worries and concerns, getting rid, allowing for space, for freedom, clearing, eliminating. And then a smoothing action. And then some nice percussion moves. From hacking onto cupping, just with softly cupped hands around the whole shoulder, the scapula, This feels especially nice in the fleshy area in between the scapular bone and the spine. Just this little gap here really benefits from percussion moves each side of the spine, up and down and out, to create that space and relieve the scapula from fixating and twisting onto the spine. And then a smoothing action to calm that stimulating effect. Feeling that left shoulder click. Definitely needs some support. And then massaging strongly up in the top middle of the trapezius. That should help with the shoulders as well. And then a V starting small, top middle, coming out 3 times. And slightly lower. And lower still. Anchoring at the top, hooking over the shoulders. Oh yes, I could feel that shoulder clunking. Just tracing a line around the scapula, reminding the scapula that it can let go, it can heal. Nice and strong. And now knuckles either side of the top of the spine, just securing the front of the head and pressing down with the out breaths. And this is another form of elimination. You know, there are 5 ways to move and receive energy into and around the body. Elimination is just one of them. If you want to see the 5 ways, they're called prana kriyas, and I believe I've made a video of them that I'll share a link of all the ways that you can do this to yourself and move those 5 energy types around and receive the wonderful state of bliss. Lovely, all the way down to the bra line, and then smoothing again, creating some calm. Just bending the top muscle back. Just like we do in Tuina in core therapy, we bend those muscles to loosen them rather than forcing them. Okay. And now we're going to come on to the shoulders themselves. We're going to come across the top with strong thumbs. Themselves. We're going to come across the top with strong thumbs. And then slightly further from the neck, just halfway across the shoulder length. And then over the bra strap line. Always coming forward to start off with, strong thumbs. And now 2 fingers coming back. And the midway. And then nearer the neck. And now heels of hands coming forward. Bringing the arms all the way forwards, strong, pushing those muscles down and away and off. Coming forwards, raising the head, dipping the shoulders strongly down and away. And now some more elimination, coming up round the neck and off, up, okay, now coming to the side. Securing the arm at the elbow and wrist, making sure I've got the full weight of the arm, and then rotating in one direction. And back. Loosening that shoulder joint. It might be quite sore. So this gives the wrist a little loosening at the same time. Not just into the elbow, the shoulder, but all 3 joints here are being loosened, allowing for that elimination. Getting rid, letting go, and then securing the elbows and let go, securing and let go. Lovely, that wonderful feeling of gravity, allowing the muscles to let go, relax and loosen. the neck, using the thumb forward just like we did on the shoulders, into the hairline, holding that thumb forward just under the line of the occiput bone. This is greatly stress relieving. This is where we hold a lot of our tension and congestion. And then halfway down the neck, and at the base. And then finger coming from the front backwards, just loosening, softening into that hairline. Up over the other side, same again, thumb forward. It really helps to do it into the hair or onto clothing so that there isn't a pull, a friction into the skin, so that there is a nice softness. Feeling some tension there under the right lower occiput. Might be a bit sore there. And then heel of the hand as much as possible, maybe the side of the heel coming forward. And the same with the other side. And then allowing for a little stretch. Shoulder up into the neck, into the cranium. Lovely. While I'm on the neck, just going to feel for that occiput point in the center. Lovely acupressure point. Just securing with my thumb. And then rocking the head back gently, holding with my thumb. Closing the eyes to tune into the energy of that acupressure point. Feeling the cerebral spinal fluid. Feeling the pulse and the breath. All working in unison. Each helping each other out. And up. And finding 2 more acupressure points with finger and thumb each side of the spine, and beautiful, obvious acupressure places. Tuning into the colours. I often see colours myself when I'm doing this. And then further into the saddle point under the back of the ear. Lovely, really good release. Feels good. Okay, giving the neck a little massage. Releasing the hair. So using some beautiful oil, some sesame oil. It's been warming, and this will hydrate, nourish the hair, but also the scalp, and it's very warming to the body. So if we have coldness or damp in our bodies, it's really nice to introduce sesame for that warming effect. And sesame will also help with tight muscles, muscle pain. It'll help with stimulating and clearing. So clearing stress, clearing headaches. Really good for the digestive system, again, in that stimulating effect. Okay, so enjoying just a little early contact with the scalp. Letting go. And then smoothing just like we did on the other areas, like the back and the shoulders. Smoothing the whole scalp. Introducing the hands. Securing at the same time in order to allow a little pressure. Creating lines, backward flowing lines. And now using 3 to 4 fingers, strongly stimulating into the skin, the scalp, the cranium, the muscle surrounding the cranium, the cerebral spinal fluid surrounding the brain, and of course all of the glands, the lymph that are located in and around this area, especially over the ear, this area here. So many lymph nodes and glands that this will activate and soothe. And the oil is allowing for a nice smooth flow. Then into the center. Some really good acupressure points across the center here that we're stimulating, and all the way down. I'm using the pads of the thumbs, no nails. The pads of the fingers. So if we were to see the skin and the tone now, it should be nice and rosy. And then a little hair pulling. Beautiful hair, lovely and glossy, gorgeous tones. Very good condition. Especially nice up around the neck. And now softly, softly, the most gentle of touches. I'm feeling the tranquility arrive. That lovely feeling of serenity. Now introducing little drops of rain. They get heavier. They get more frequent. They get noisier. And now some hair pulling. Now some hair pulling. This has a lovely sound. And smoothing so that one technique flows into another, moving from stimulating to soothing in an unpredictable manner where all you can do is relax. And then acupressure points, just securing the head to one side while pressing with 3 fingers to the front above the one ear. Pressing and pulling up slightly. Tuning into the acupressure point for a few moments. And then just above, and to the back. Same to the other side. and smoothing. And then holding the whole side of the scalp and moving the whole left side upwards. And the same for the right. And for the front. And for the back. Smoothing to finish on the scalp. Lovely, looking good. And now over the face. Over the beautiful jawline. Then across the nose and cheeks. Forehead. And then a little into the jawline. It's really good to release the jaw. We often have our jaws clamped tight. And smoothing over the jaw. And then into the sinuses, just either side of the nose, below the eyes, relieving those sinuses. And then forehead, beautiful forehead, just contact with 4 finger pads across these lovely sinus and acupressure points. Stimulating and clearing. This will help prevent and clear headaches, especially this point here, just at the eyebrow, just underneath each side. And then smoothing to finish into the jawline, the cheeks, and the forehead. And tuning into the chakras of the throat. The third eye, the ajna. And the crown, the Sahasrara. Oh, some wonderful energy there. Beautiful colours. A real tingling sensation of energy. Coming down, shoulders, grounding once more, grounding, and off. Keeping your eyes closed, take a nice long breath. Continue with the deep breathing and sending your breath all around your body. Feeling that lovely breath movement, the expansion and contraction that you'll probably feel within your skin, around your whole body. Feeling the breath arrive at the feet, slowly stretching and moving through the toes and the soles. Moving slowly through the toes and the soles of the feet, stretching out the big toe, the second toe, the middle, fourth and little toes. And then maybe turning one ankle, creating some movement, turning into the ankle, and then feeling the breath arrive at the hands, stretching through palms and fingers. Circling at the wrists, widening the palms. And then circling at the shoulders one way. And the other. And if you feel like it, bringing your arms up for a nice whole body stretch, feeling the stretch all the way down the spine into the hips. And opening your eyes when you feel ready to.
It's really nice.
Good morning. Oh, you are bright-eyed. Your eyes are shining. Ooh, look amazing.
Oh, they're really deep.
Yeah? And that was your first one. I'm privileged.
Wow, it was lovely.
You probably don't want to talk much at the moment. You want to hold on to that lovely feeling. But hopefully you might have seen some colours.
A lot of yellows.
I thought yellow.
And I wasn't expecting yellows.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of yellow.
Oh, the yellow I saw, it might have been different to yours, was quite a pale, washed out yellow. It was like looking through a yellow net curtain and the world was this beautiful yellow haze.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It was a bit like egg yolks for me, like exploding. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Wow. Where was I when you saw that?
On my back.
Yeah. Oh, quite early on.
Yeah. And then really bright blues when you were doing my neck. Really bright. So, yeah.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Yeah, well, blue is the throat chakra. So that's amazing. You saw blue when I was at the
really
neck.
bright.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So you probably know all of this already, but the throat chakra is all to do with releasing expression. And when you do that, you create freedom.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is respiration as well, being the throat, breathing and making sure you're not breathing shallowly. But it's also expressing yourself, however that is, whether it's talking, writing, singing, dancing, whatever clothes you wear, choices in life where you express yourself. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So that's really good for you.
Yeah.
No, I think the timing of this was quite good.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh,
was really
eyes are so bright.
It feels really bright, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So we are going to do a core therapy now. Before you lie down, can I just ask you, I don't know if we've done this before, to pick a card. Okay. So these are all feel-good vibes, and whatever you pick, I'm going to upturn it and put on my windowsill with my other clients and my card for this week. And it's different every week. So every time you come, you may well pick a different card.
Okay.
Gentle. Is that how you're feeling now?
Yeah.
Wow. I tread lightly upon this earth, seeing, understanding, never imposing.
I think that's something probably I need to take away with me.
Okay.
That's good.
But that is your card for this week.
Okay.
And maybe at some point you'll think, oh, I need to make a decision, or I need inspiration, or I need reassurance. And you'll think, I am gentle, and that will help me in my decision making.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You can always take a photo of it and take it away with you to remember it for the week.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my windowsill. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Eloise, you've just had a nice Indian head massage. And now we're going to do a core therapy. So I picked up a couple of things when I was doing the Indian head, and I'm hoping to work on them now with the core therapy. You mentioned that when I was coming down your back with my knuckles, about halfway down, so about here, you felt it particularly, but it felt relieving, like it needed to be treated. So I'll work more on that with the core therapy. Have you had cupping before? Yeah. So maybe cupping, we'll see. Do you have a preference? You don't mind. Whatever's needed. Yeah. Okay. Anything else to tell me about? Now, you mentioned your right shoulder.
Yeah. Although thinking about it, I think over the past couple of months, they've both been pretty weak. They get really achy and they click a lot.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You're clicking anyway, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I do click a lot anyway.
Have I told you about omega? supplements? Right, okay.
Anything fishy in it?
No,
Okay, cool.
these are vegan.
Oh, okay.
No fish. And I'm practically vegan, so I put these in my smoothies, and of course it whizzes it up. If it had fish in it, I would not be able to drink my smoothie because of the smell and taste of the fish.
Okay.
This is vegan. So this contains the algae that the fish eat that gives them their omega. So you're cutting out the middleman and just going straight to the plant food. Yeah.
And that will help with the...
Clicks and a lot more.
Okay.
So I've this week recommended these to 2 other people that click a lot, and it's already helping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're pretty instant.
Okay, that sounds good.
I think it says to have 2 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not many. I think there's 120 in there, so that would last you 2 months. But obviously, it's just a food supplement. If you wanted more, if you think it's helping, but I think I'm still clicking, then you can just have more. And what I did is I had 4 a day to start off with, and then after a month reduced it to 2 a day because I needed that oil in my system.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, eating oils in your diet helps as well. So salad oils.
Yeah.
Do you eat fish?
I'm allergic to seafood.
Right, okay. So you won't be eating fish as a...
No, which is why I think I lack it so much.
I think you really need this then. You probably need your omegas like I do. I'm the same thing. So that's there if you want them.
Great. Thank you.
I'm glad I had them in stock because I've sold a few. Okay, so that was that. Anything else?
No.
Digestion?
Been fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Sleep?
Okay, actually, at the moment. Yeah, not bad.
Headaches?
No.
Great. You know, considering you said you've had a rough couple of months stress-wise, busyness, so headaches and sleep.
Yeah, no.
That is really good. So your body's taking the brunt of the stress then,
Yeah.
rather than here.
Yeah, I think from stress, it's not so much the mental stress, it's the consistency of I've been away a lot and not being at home. That's the bit that's been stressing me out rather than the actual work, if that makes sense.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So you can do it. You're capable.
Yeah.
You can do it. You know what needs to be done. It's just taking you away from home.
Always being in a
Family
hotel,
life.
all of that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a different kind of stress to
I'm with
before.
you.
Like,
Okay.
I love my job, it's just a lot.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a different type at the moment. Like I think it's just tired, a lot of it. If I'm
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a lot of socialising with work as well?
Huge amount.
So it's late evenings, lots of eating.
Lots of drinking.
Lots
which
of drinking.
Isn't great.
Okay.
I don't drink that much when I'm at home. But when you're out every week, all week, there's not
Okay.
much else to do, to be honest, other than either sit in your hotel room at 5 o'clock on your own or go for a drink with work. So
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if it's taking its toll, it might be something you need to make a decision on.
oh yeah, no, I've already I've
Okay.
already decided and drink a lot of non-alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it's not so much a problem. It's just tiring, if I'm honest. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Have I given you rescue remedy before?
No, but I have used it before, like the calming drops. Yeah, we have it at home.
ago did you have it? A long time.
A couple of months ago.
Do you think it's about time again?
Yeah,
Would you like
maybe.
some? Just for me to give you now. It's not for you to
Yeah,
take
okay.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds good.
It's under the tongue.
I'm cool.
Nice shot of brandy. Talking about alcohol.
Yeah, pop a shot. Yeah.
I don't think you're getting enough. Here, have some more. Crazy. Okay, so we're going to do some kinesiology first of all. Are you okay on that pillow? Would you like a thicker pillow? Is your neck hurting?
No.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to push here and hold. Nice. And hold. Lovely. And raise a leg and hold. Good. And hold. Nice. 2 together and hold. Okay. And hold. Okay, I'm not entirely convinced. This side was weaker.
Yeah.
This side wasn't rock solid. So I'm just going to test other things, just in case they say, yes, I'm glad you've noticed. So pull your hair. 2 together and hold. No, okay, you're not dehydrated. So can you, with that hand, upturn your finger, touch the roof of your mouth and hold? No, it's not that. In fact, it went worse. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little feel of your tummy. Is that okay if I just have a little look? Okay, hip bone, ICV. It feels all right to me. Can you put 2 fingers in there? And just the arm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and hold. No. Okay, yeah, you're right. Let me just test with both, actually. No, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you had a good point there. Yeah. And hold. Oh, I think that is stronger. Okay, so I think the ICV is affecting the SIS. So we're just going to test a few others here while we're here. Can I have a whole flat hand here? And give me just your arm and hold. That's strong, that's good. So fingers like that. So like all of your fingers.
Okay.
There. Yeah, on your gallbladder and hold. Slightly, but not too much. And then deeply, ends of fingers, so long as your nails aren't hurting you, in there. And hold. No. Okay, so stress. And then ends of fingers like that again here. And hold. Now I knew that was going to pass. That was good. And then see if you can get under your ribs a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And hold. That is really strong. Amazing. Awesome. Spleen. And then, oh, hello. And then 2 fingers deeply in here like we did this side. Yeah. And hold. That feels good. Your Houston valve. And then 2 fingers deeply here for the Ren. And hold. Not so good. I knew that was going to do that. And then release, release, release. Just going to test the kidneys and hold. That's good. And adrenals and hold. Not so good. Okay, so it's all the stress ones, and digestively you're okay. So it's the what we call the anxiety point, and then the adrenals, and liver was good, and then just a little bit on the ICV because the SIS went strong with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to release your ICV now and retest your SIS.
Okay.
And then when we come to it, I'll be working on your anxiety point and your adrenals, but actually through your back, I'll be, with the Tuina and maybe cupping, we'll see, I'll be working on that area there instead, because of course the adrenals are right here, right under the ribs.
All right.
So 3 nice long breaths for me. Good. I know it's a funny feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, that can all go back together. Love the colour of your top. Minty, isn't it? Right, now... Oh, and it goes with your socks.
It does.
And hold. Ah, so much better. Let's just try this side. And hold. No, okay, yeah, okay. So that's good because we've corrected that side just because of opening the ICV. Now I'm just going to have a little feel of the right sacroiliac strain, which is there. And then holding again and hold. That's better. What a difference. Amazes me as well, Core. So So, right, it wasn't dehydrated, it wasn't the SBS, it was the ICV, which is opened. Okay, so we'll move on, this arm and this leg, and hold. Okay, and hold. Okay, so they're both not 100%. Can you put 2 fingers there, just on your jaw hinge? And then give me, yeah, and hold. Better. These 2 fingers over here, and hold. Much better. Wow. And then this jaw hinge, yeah. This one.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. And hold. Yeah. I think I'm going to be doing a TMJ release with you, and hold. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to sit here for a moment.
Is that the mouth?
Yeah.
It's always the mouth.
Does this come up a lot? Does it?
Every time, yeah.
Really? Well, there's something going on with your jaw then. But, you know, thank goodness you're coming and getting it spotted and sorted. You know, without this being done, it would really affect you. It would affect your whole health, not just your jaw. Yeah. Okay, so relax, relax, relax. Think back to that feeling of where you were with the Indian head massage, just in that beautiful place of stillness. So, quite often when I'm treating clients, I feel what they feel, and I just had the most amazing feeling that my jaw was being released. It just went smooth and soft. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to remind myself when I'm at home I feel my jaw clenched.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, just relax it because I know how it feels now.
Or even put your fingers on it yourself.
Yeah.
And just have a slight downward pressure.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know where the hinge is. I mean, you'll feel it when you open and close your jaw, and then just like 3 fingers each side.
Okay.
And just the heat of the fingers will work anyway.
Okay.
So just contact, heat, slight downward pressure, and then intention.
Okay.
So that's the little turbo. Like, I intend for a nice released jaw. I am not clenching. I am being open. I am allowing my jaw to let go.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. I'll keep doing that.
And also intend, I mean, if you want to go a stage further, that it is aligned. It's not tight on one side and too open on the other. It is becoming aligned when you're doing that. So I intend. You don't have to really know what you're doing. You're just intending for the best thing to happen, whatever that is for you.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's good.
Okay. And hold. Oh, wow. And hold. Eureka. And this happens all the time, does it?
Yeah.
It's happened twice before. Yeah, okay. Probably every couple of months, I suppose.
I think so.
So TMJ was good. ICV was good. Okay, so let's have a look at the hips. So, slightly down on the left. What's your collarbone doing? Same there. What's your ribs doing? Yeah, same there. I'm being picky. I'm looking for the tiniest of And yet your feet are fine. So there's some concertina going on here. I think
one leg longer than the other. So I fall over quite... Do you remember when I first came to see it? It's because I fell over quite a lot. And it's because I have got one leg longer than the other.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. And so it is bad.
You have actually got one leg longer than the other.
Yeah.
You sure? I shouldn't say, are you sure? What I mean is that I say that to people, you've got one leg, and I don't mean you've got one leg longer. I mean that your hip is dropped on one side. Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Which hip is dropped? Is it this one? Yeah.
But yeah, my balance hasn't been as good as it was when I was coming to see you more regularly.
Okay, you were falling over again.
I trip all the time, yeah.
So there's a bit of a history here of drinking and falling over.
Oh, they're not related.
No, okay.
I'm sober is the worst falls, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I trip on the smallest things. Yeah.
Because that can be to do with eyes being level as well.
Okay.
I was watching telly this morning, there's someone being interviewed ready for the coronation this weekend, and she had a fringe like this. And people that have got fringes have their head like this, because then they can see when they're walking, talking, whatever. And it's a shame, because our heads should be level.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't have that. You don't have a hair over one side. I don't know how you normally have your hair. But what I'm saying is that when we're even if we're indoors, we need to see where our horizon is, whether it's the end of the room or the end of a field. We need to see. And then when we know where the horizon is, we tip our heads accordingly.
Okay.
We do it, obviously, subconsciously. And everything else will follow suit. Your spine, your pelvis, knees, feet, the orientation of your feet, everything. And so, you know, we're very fluid human beings. We've got all this going on, but we always need to know where the horizon is. So I'm just wondering if it's actually cranials making you fall over. I mean, yes, your hips are slightly out, but I've seen people with far, far worse, and they're not falling over.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be something to do with it, but I'm sort of thinking it could be cranials. So I'll do some cranials with you at the end. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let me just have a little look at your hips. Can I have your arm and hold? No, that's fine. And again, and hold. Lovely. No, that's good. Let's see if they're tipped, and hold slightly. And hold. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that again. I haven't anchored you. And hold. Yeah, it's not as strong. Yeah. Okay, so it is down on your left. And hold. That's okay. So everything else is okay. It's not back or forward, it's not pronounced, or receded. And it's intact, they're together, which is really good. So it's just your left hip, but a right SIS, sacroiliac. Okay. Right, if you'd like to turn over.
Thank you.
Okay, so bend your knee, raise your knee off the couch. I'm going to push and hold. That's good, excellent. And hold. Okay, just slightly. Let me have a feel of your L3. And find your neck. That's it. In the back? Yeah, sorry. I just need your body to know about it, because then it'll carry on and do something about it. Yeah, L3. So just bend this one again and hold. Slightly better. All right, so I'll make a note of that. L3 left. So that was... L3, right, aces, left. Okay, let's start some Tuina. Just put you down slightly. Well, it's moving well. There. Is that sore? That's what'll be affecting your shoulders. That's about T2, T3. Sore here.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's not making you breathe shallowly, because it's right at the lung point. But you're managing to take deep breaths, are you? Yeah, good. Okay.
So we went on a hike up a mountain, and normally I'm pretty good with walking uphill and all that, but I really struggled with my breath more than I have before.
Okay. And normally you'd be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might not be the fittest of people, but walking and hill climbing I really enjoy and I'm quite good at.
Yeah.
But yeah, we climbed up Vesuvius and it killed me.
Oh, wow.
And I've not struggled like that before with hill climbing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think this probably needs a cup then in that case.
Okay.
That feels so tight.
That's
there.
really sore, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if it's sore, it probably means it's subluxated or fixated. So there's actually an impingement going on there.
Okay.
So that, a cup will relieve it and you'll see a great benefit afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so if you'd like to take your tops off, leave your bra on and I will get the cups ready. I might just tie your hair up if that's all right, then it's not annoying you either.
Yeah.
That okay?
Yeah.
You can put your, that's it. Not as beautifully done as you just did it. Let me have another go.
It's fine.
There, that's better. So how's your temperature? Would you like the heated bed on, or are you okay? Yeah. Do you want less heat on? I can turn the heaters off.
No, I'm a good heat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll just bring this down a little bit, so I've got your hips. It's just to there. Right, I've got some oil here that I have been heating.
Ooh. It's tickly.
Sorry.
It's all right.
You comfy?
Yeah, I'm just interested in what happens, that's all.
Yeah, so I've put one of the cotton wool balls which has got surgical spirit on. You've had cupping before, yeah. Which has got surgical spirit on, squeezed it out, and then dunk it in the flame. It creates a nice flame there. Then select a cup. I've got all different size cups here, and I get it warm, like this. Try it out on the inside of my arm like you do with a baby's bottle. It feels warm, because if it was to be cold straight from here, you know how the body has that thing where it doesn't know if something's extremely cold or extremely hot just for a split second. You might think it was really hot and like shock reaction, but obviously I check it's warm first, and then I put it in straight on the body, and that creates an inverse pressure.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I do cupping on the front of people sometimes, and then they get to actually watch it happen, because sometimes I do digestive systems or reproductive systems. I've done legs, ankles. Yeah, although with little areas like that, these don't grip so well. So I either use Korean cupping, which is with a pump action, and they're much smaller holes, or these silicone.
I was wondering what they were, you know.
Really? Oh, yeah, these are great. Silicone cups, and these are for facial cupping. So I use these in my facials, but also I do sell them. These are fantastic for face, but also I sometimes, as I just said, use them on like knees, ankles, joints. You can use them anywhere, and you don't hold them on the body like these are. You just on and off the little sucking action noises. And they also, did you see the little tiny ones? And you just hold them near, and then they're really good for around the eye. Because it gets rid of dark circles and wrinkles, really good for the 11 lines here, as they're called. Really good to plump up the lips naturally. Yeah, all around here. Yeah. And I mean, I haven't got oil on, but then once you do that, you can then draw it as well, and that helps plump up as a, yeah. And then there's this one as well. So I sell these separately. So there's a facial cupping course here with all the cups in. This has got the course so that you can learn to cup at home. And it only takes like 2 hours to learn how to do it. And you watch the lady do it herself, who's the owner of this company. And she's got this lovely French accent and beautiful to watch. So that's...
So my face has changed shape hugely in the past 9 months to a year.
Right.
It's so much rounder.
Right.
I used to have a really nice jawline.
Yeah.
And I've cut out stuff thinking that it's particularly affected my face, but gua sha affects it the most, like as in gets it back to how my face used to be. But I just don't have the time to keep doing it every night.
Yeah.
Would that help?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So it defines the jawline again.
Yeah.
And the cheekbones.
Okay.
Because what happens, it's just like with cupping. I mean, it's all cupping. Just
Yeah.
like with cupping, this will help the blood flow. You know, I'm always talking about blood flow and always looking rosy. That's really good. It's got the blood to the area. That's what these do as well.
Okay.
You wouldn't necessarily, as I just said, hold it on the face and just keep it there, because you're going to end up with a mark. If it's there too long. But you absolutely douse it with oil first of all. The more oil, the more it's going to work.
Okay.
And the oil that's recommended is this one, which is called prickly pear seed oil. This has got more vitamin C than any other, not vitamin C, vitamin E, than any other facial oil, including argan, etc. Smells lovely. So they recommend to use that, but you don't have to. You can use any oil.
Okay.
So put that on first and then follow the course. And it's got all 4 cups in there. So it's got 2 big ones and 2 little ones.
Okay.
In there, and you can always buy that as an extra if you want that one as well for more body parts.
How much is the set?
It's £65.
Okay.
And that includes the 4 cups and a little brush cleaner and the course.
Okay.
If you wanted the oil, I think it's 25 or 30.
Okay.
And these are an extra 10.
Okay. All right. Cool. I might get the.
Have you heard of it before?
Not facial cupping, no.
You haven't seen, because I've put some videos out there of facial cupping if you wanted to see it.
Yeah, I might have a look.
And obviously you could follow my video to see what to do as well.
Okay.
But that course is fantastic because it's got lots of Q&A and lots of do's and don'ts and all your contraindications. You know, it's got all your sort of history to it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Might have a look at the videos online and then I might get one next time I come to you, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll send you some links.
Cool, thank you, that'd be great. Oh, fab, thanks.
So you always wondered what those were?
Yeah. What are they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Strange looking cups.
Yeah.
Everyone wonders, what are they? I think facial cupping's not a very old... I don't, you know, a lot of therapies, they've been around, hundreds, thousands of years.
Facial
Maybe
cupping
it
I've heard
hasn't.
of. Yeah, no, I've not heard of it before.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've distracted away from cupping.
I like talking about it. There you go, just covering the hair up. So, warming the cup up. And so at first I'm just going down the side of the spine, just with these quick flash cupping at first, just to see what the spine is telling me, see where the blood is managing to get through to. And then the other side, it can be quite different one side of the spine to the other. And then a smooth action with quite a light cup. Ooh, getting stronger. And then crossing to have a look at that colour. How does that feel, Eloise?
Yeah, it's good. It's a bit sore on the right.
Sore on the right. When I went down the side of the spine?
No, when you were smoothing it out.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm just drawing a line around the scapula, seeing if that soft tissue there has benefited from an Indian head massage. And then over the flat bone of the scapula, drawing some lines. Oh, let's see what this is like. Shout if it's too much, won't you? I can see you flinching, actually. Yeah. Yeah, but do say if it's too much. I don't want to hurt you. So now, second time round, just leaving them another couple of seconds longer. There's a good suction there. It's creating a lot of heat. So when the bubbles come up underneath the cup, I know that it is managing to remove some toxins. I can see the skin eliminating as well. That's good, shows we're getting rid. Leaving that one on the middle of the sacrum. So earlier in the core therapy we noticed that L3 on the left side about here was sore, so I will be looking at that, and also that the centre of about T2, T3 was sore, and in fact it does look a little pronounced there. I could feel it when I was doing the Tuina. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's good. Uncomfortable, but comfortable at the same time. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, it's a relieving pain, isn't it? Yeah. You might end up with the odd cut mark if that's okay.
One on the right's really painful. Thanks, sorry.
It's all right. No, I don't mind you saying. How about the left one?
It hurts, but not as bad. Ooh.
I think you definitely needed this. Don't worry, you'll get your own back next week. I'm having cupping next week. So another part of this is bringing the energy down to the kidneys. So in TCM we want some good kidney energy, and I'm noticing this area is nice and rosy and this area not so. It's a little bit pale at the moment, so we're wanting this to share its love down to the kidneys. Of course, the kidneys, as I've mentioned before on these videos, are all about fear. So we're removing fear, removing that worry, anxiety, panic, fear. We're letting go. There's no space for fear. Creating warmth, massage all around the kidney. Does it feel okay on the kidneys, Eloise?
Yeah, a little bit sore to be honest, but not painful.
Not like the shoulders.
No.
Okay, giving the shoulders a rest for a moment while I look at the lower back. Just again wanting this heat, movement of blood, flow of energy to come down here. You okay here? It's really interesting, you know. Some people are screaming at this point. It's the hips for them that are particularly nasty. Yeah. And yet you're fine.
Yeah, it's
here.
quite nice. That's quite sore.
Sorry. Doing well, doing well. Well done. Yeah, you might look a little bit like a pepperoni pizza after this. Can you hear that? There's pigeons on the
Oh,
roof.
is it? I've got about 30 partridges on the top of our roof at the moment. It's driving me mad.
Why?
We live next door to like a shooting farm where they breed the partridges, and then during COVID they obviously couldn't kill off all the ones they'd bred. Yeah. So there's just hundreds of them everywhere.
Didn't they shoot them last season though?
They just seem to have just gone mad. They're just, and they make such a mess, and they're so noisy.
Oh.
Hundreds of tiny feet running across the roof.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that over your office or?
No, thankfully over the spare bedroom, so but you can still hear it. It's horrible.
Nothing you can do about it, I suppose.
No.
You know, it's amazing. Close up, those birds, like pheasants, partridge, quail, are so pretty. They're so full of colour.
Yeah.
There was a pigeon outside my window earlier, and it was trying to get a stick that was still attached and having a bit of a problem doing it, and gave up in the end. But it was so close because it's through the net curtain. I could see all its colours, just so pretty.
Oh, they are lovely. Lovely birds. Just noisy.
Yeah.
We've got a few ducks living in the garden at the moment as well.
Oh, really?
They've become rather brave.
Oh.
They come up and sit right outside the house. They sit with the dog.
With the dog?
With the dog, yeah. It's the same 3 ducks every year. And it just seems like they come back and same time of year every year. Tom, Dick and Harriet is what we've named them. Yeah.
Sweet.
They are, but they're just always there.
And of course, there's a lot of duck poo, I should think.
Yes, yeah.
On the lawn.
Yeah.
Okay, a cup going on the top now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now who's getting brave? How about that one?
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh. And that one?
Yep.
Right, so we've got 2 on the kidneys, 3 across the shoulders, 3 across the sacrum. And 1 is particularly getting rid of toxins. The other, maybe another one. Yeah, actually, all the sacrum ones are getting rid of toxins. Interesting. I think that one is going to as well. So, are you okay?
Yeah.
Cool. You're clicking again.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to work on the foot while we're here, while the cups are on. Mobilizing, managing to separate the toe from the foot, working into the neck, reflex point, and the extra hinge point, the extra knuckle of the toe. Yeah. You click a lot. I think it'd be really interesting to see how these vegan supplements help you.
Absolutely.
That'd be really interesting. So did you say you're allergic to fish?
Yeah.
What's your symptom?
Makes me feel like I throw up, I get really hot. So it's not life-threatening, but it's not nice.
You know that film with Will Smith?
Yeah, very much like that. Yeah, I was at a hen do last month and I had what I thought was like a chicken burger, and I was a bit into it. I was like, that tastes funny. And then realised it was fish.
Oh no.
Yeah, I lasted about half an hour and had to go home.
No.
I was really upset. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't nice. It was the first time I've had a reaction since I was about 6. I just haven't eaten fish and stayed well away from it and done all right. And then, because I had been thinking, we were meant to move to Japan about 4 years ago.
Oh.
And I was like, right, I'm going to try and eat fish, like build up a tolerance to it.
Yeah.
And then didn't go and thought maybe I'd grown out of it, but clearly not.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when I post this video, it'd be really interesting to see if anyone relates to what you're saying.
Yeah.
I should think there'll be a few out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know of one other person with a fish allergy, but I mean, it's quite common, isn't it?
Yeah, my dad has a shellfish allergy.
Right.
So
the same reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he can eat fish in general, just not shellfish.
Okay.
But no, anything for me.
So this is all about getting those hips level again, noticing that the left one had dropped, which is affecting ribs, clavicle, even the head. So that looks much better. That's really good. And coming up to the sacrum, tuning into a little qigong, flat hand over the sacral bone, using it as the leader of the spine, seeing the float of the spine drift left and right, curving and waving as it goes. Feeling the pulse, the cerebrospinal fluid rhythm, and the breath. Beautiful softness. These three were definitely needed. They've gone a lovely purpley colour, which once released, they disappear. That one's gone almost back to normal, and that one. And this one is holding on to the colour a little bit longer. Yeah, interestingly, it's that left shoulder, which I felt clunking when we did the Indian head. Kidneys. Just a nice rosy colour. But again, managed to expel some toxins. And lower back. Oh yeah, very much so. Good. So in this one particularly, there was quite a bit of fluid there, showing that your body liked the cupping so much it decided to eliminate and let go. So that's whatever was happening on your left hip, about the SIS area and the sacrum. That will really help. Yeah, you got a few little marks and they're not too bad. That's probably it's already dissipating a bit, but it was the most purple. Thank you.
Thank you. Weird sensation having someone do your bra up for you.
It is, isn't it? Just stay there for a moment. I'm just going to put your t-shirt back on you. Oh, another interesting t-shirt we've got here. Liberté. Is that any significance to it? Anything particular?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You know what you like with your trainers and your sweatshirts. Oh yeah, lovely. So, how's this area feeling?
Feels so much better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still a bit tight?
It's a bit tight, but
Yeah.
it's so much better than it was.
Now just feeling into L3.
Oh, that's a bit sore still.
Yeah, okay, right. We're going to give that a little bit of extra attention. I'm going to be gentle. Oh, I'm just going to bring these up a bit. So I'm using the hip here to swing, helping me repattern the spine. Yeah, it's really stretching this fascia here, helping me rejig the alignment of the spine, hopefully that L3 on the left side, because it must have been subluxated. Yeah, I know.
That's nice.
Oh, good. Okay, now a drunken walk each side. Let's see how it is to walk down. Feels good. Yeah. Okay, now a wing stretch again to help this upper back into the thoracics. Lovely. Oh, it's so nice. You've had a few of these now, so you trust me. You know what's coming sometimes, don't you? Lovely. Beautiful. Yeah, good. It's got good flow. So hopefully this will help you climb your next mountain. Was Vesuvius a bit hot to climb up?
28 degrees.
Oh,
In the dust, yeah.
no wonder you had problems. Okay, so can you sit up, put your top on and turn over?
Yep.
Lovely. A nice stretch. Yeah, I was doing this to someone a couple of days ago, and this area was particularly sore, so I needed to spend some time there. So it's always interesting what comes up. Very different on everyone. Yeah. Cold toes. Are you warm enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just your toes. In fact, oh, nice click. In fact, I think it's just your big toes. Oh, another click. And that one. Okay, working into your neck. That feels better. Get some movement going. Lovely. Do you want a hot towel over you or not?
Oh, alright. Yeah, I quite like it cool.
Okay. Do you want a window open?
Oh,
Okay. Right, let's do some cranials. Starting off with the back. Yeah, it's moving. Not as bad as it was, hey?
no, it feels so much better.
And the neck. Okay, neck release coming up. Lovely. Really trusting. Beautiful. Yeah, super all the way. You alright?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, breathe it out, breathe it out. Lovely, beautiful neck stretch. Right up above C1. And then stretching the shoulder away while pulling the occiput. Same the other side. A nice bounce. Good. It's good that it's coming back. Quite often they get stuck there. And then a neck stretch the opposite way. Pulling on the occiput. Down on the shoulder. Lovely. And then moving that area of upper thoracics, so T3, 2, 1, left and right, getting them shifting. Oh, they feel so much better. I think they were a bit solid before. And then spinal processes, tilting round. Yeah, just bouncing a little. They're a bit tight lower down, actually, interestingly. So T1, 2, 3, 4, feel good. And then, yeah, that's about T5. It's gone tight, lower down. It's probably because it was affected by the upper thoracics. Tight there as well. Oh yeah, particularly. Yeah, sorry, that's C7. Giving it some warmth, intention, a little pressure. Stimulating it to let go, let go, let go. Just a little encouragement and coaxing. And then on the spine itself, just to the side of the spine, bouncing it, just checking, just letting go. Yeah, that's really good. Much better. And then another neck release, up and tilting back. Lovely, beautiful orientation of the neck. Okay, so some cranials now, starting off with the number 1, cranial qigong release, the temporal occiput, just like I was at the sacrum, feeling the whole spine from its base and letting it wave. Like every vertebra has a compartment that's attached top and bottom but is separate to the others. Is able to move as one. So that every compartment has a wave-like action onto the next. All the way down to the coccyx. And then going to do a couple of releases for stress. First one is frontal release using the frontal bone and the occiput and everything in between. So focusing on the glands, the pituitary, the cerebral spinal fluid, the brain, the cranial bones themselves, the muscles, and the lymph. And then over. And then a beautiful jam jar release, letting the pressure go, just like the steam out of a pressure cooker. And feeling that the upper part of the head is a little tight, just needs releasing. It's almost like unscrewing a jam jar, letting the pressure go. That's better, it's coming back together. Lovely. Okay, so taking a few nice breaths.
Oh, I feel so much better, thank you.
Oh, pleasure. I just need to retest you before you get up. Just doing my notes. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple of retests. Have you had a good stretch? Yeah. So, right, we're going to have a look at your right ipsy, so your right arm and your right leg, and hold. So different, much better, and hold. Contralateral, fantastic, and hold. Fantastic, they're really good. So that was the jaw that was out earlier and the right hip. So now I'm just going to have a look at the ACES here and hold. Yeah, just want to check the orientation of the hip and hold. Easy. Wonderful. You're good to go.
Fab, thank you very much. Oh,
Feel nice?
very good. Oh, goodness me. Ooh. Oh, thank you. My pleasure.